Heaven is where Pastor Adeboye and David Oyedepo will go after death. I don't want to make heaven. Angela Musu stated. My viewers, you see, I don't want us to start, concluding over the young lady's statement, criticizing her, attacking her. I want us to look into this statement of hers with the eyes of an elder and also with a spiritual eyes. See, forget about who is called a man of God. To me, man of God is a title. Pastor is a title. Evangelist is a title. The kingdom of heaven does not recognize those things. What the kingdom of heaven recognizes is your heart. How pure is your heart? I want you to look into her statements with a spiritual eyes and spiritual thoughts. This lady said what she said for a purpose. Do you understand? Yes, she said what she said with a purpose. And I think it's time for us to look into it with the eyes of an elder. For her to say what she said, she must have seen something. She must have observed something. So what we should be asking ourselves is, what must have made her to say what she said? Everyone with his own diverse point of view. And I don't want you to start criticizing her because you are a member of Winner, maybe because you are a member of Redeem, or because you are a staunch and spirit cocoa person. No matter how you try to tighten your head, your ear, wear the Meriamaka you are wearing or whatever, I tell you, what God is only after is your heart. That is what is after. So let's stop this blasphemy. You see, for this lady to say what she has said, I tell you that something has pushed her to say what she said. And that in this very broadcast, she went on to reveal it even without fear, saying that she won't like to go in that same heaven where these people will definitely go, because he knows that heaven should be a very pure and clean place that will not tolerate any sinful nature. Now listen to what she said. Popular sex therapist Angela Musu has declared that she doesn't want to make heaven because it's be boring and unbearable to be in with such people as mentioned. The expectant mother took to Facebook to share her thoughts about the afterlife. According to her, she would rather spend eternity with famous singers like Fela, Davido, or Wizkid than spend it with prominent clergymen. She added that her husband is the only God that she believes in, and she wouldn't allow Jesus Christ to dictate how she should live her life. She said, I don't want to make heaven. If heaven is where Pastor Adeboye, Kumuyi, David Oyedepo, and all other religious leaders and people will go to after death, then I reject it with every fiber of my being. Heaven will sure be a very boring an unbearable place to be in, full of fake people and extortionists and heartless people. I want to be where Fela is and would be happy to see Davido, Wizkid, Techno, etc. Join me there. The thing about me is I don't even want to be like you. You don't believe that you can live the way that I do. Seriously, you act like life a recital from the Bible, and once you reach the end, you won't know where the time goes. I am living through my flows, so please enjoy the show. No Jesus above tell me how to live my life. I do this for me. I'm not ashamed. I do not hide. I already have a God that turns me on with reckless abandon. He is the God that I see and believe in, and his name is Emeka. So save your prayer for your mothers. I am doing fine. The last thing on my mind is the aftermath or afterlife. The time is now. I live in the moment. I only think with logic. So keep your bleeping preaching, pity and emotions. I can never be broken even if I am lost in the ocean. I still won't give a bleep where I am supposedly going. Igotago. For real. I don't want to spend eternity with any of you. Death is only thing promised to us at birth. Save your may God have mercy on you. For your sister that are doing abortions, for your brothers raping kids, for small girls with big God, knacking other women's husbands, for your pastors and your village people. There is no time to waste. Once you enter this world, if you ask me, there is no afterlife. And when I die, I will be satisfied with who I am and what I leave behind. Udo. You see what I'm telling you, that we should at least relax and let's hear from him, from her. All right, my dear, my advice for you is that you need Jesus. Leave whoever that you think may have not been doing it in the way of God. Okay? Your husband, even the man that you claim that is your God, was created by this God. So both you and him need God in your life. Okay? I listened to you when you said in your title that if heaven is where these pastors are going, that you won't like to be there. Now I've seen your reasons, my dear. The only reason that I will say is that this man of God, nobody is pure. Everybody have his own weaknesses and lapses. So I advise you to embrace Jesus, both you and your husband. Okay, before the time is late, embrace him and start doing what he has called you to do. Heaven is real. There is no going back. Okay? So, my dear viewers, with what she have just said, I would like you to please share your own opinion concerning her thoughts. Leave your comment below the comment box and, let's hear from you. Thank you.